Today I am here with the Propel Zipp Nano and the JJRC H36. This Propel here is a quadcopter I bought at Costco. I have a couple of videos of it already. You guys can check them out there on my channel. And JJRC H36 I got from GearBest, so online. And I wanted to make a comparison video today because they're very different. Okay, this one is something that you can find in the US here in a store, and it's this I paid about $37 or so for it with tax. This is a little bit cheaper. It was this one goes for around $17 to $18 online. It's not sold in stores. You can't find this in the stores here. I just want to show you guys what you get with each one and see which one you guys like best. I really want to hear which one you guys think is the better quadcopter. So here with the Propel, what you get is you have this little you have this propeller guard here, and it can come off. I actually like to fly it with it off. I think it flies better. It's an indoor flyer, but it can be, you got to be very gentle with your controls because it can get out of hand easily. Okay, so that's one thing. Stability wise, it's not the best. I'm gonna take this off. I just put it on to show you guys how it goes on there, but I actually like flying it better without it on. And what it offers here is it does flips with this button here. Will do flips, and you can do has 3 rates, so you can go through a low, medium, and a high rate. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all that this little quad here has to offer. So, you know, flies well, has the 3 rates, and does flips. Then you have the JJRC H36, which in my opinion is a more stable flyer. It's a little more stable, gives you a little more confidence, and it does flips as well, and it has 2 rates. Okay, the second rate on this is probably the equivalent to the third rate on this, and it also has headless mode, and it has 1 key return. So it's a couple added features that can make a difference. That can make it more fun and enjoyable to try something different. Batteries, the battery on the Propel Nano, the Zipp Nano, comes inside. You cannot take the battery out, so you don't have the option to switch out the battery and put in a fresh one. So you got to charge it every time after you fly. Here with the H36, you can actually remove the battery, and you can charge your battery, and then you can swap it out for a fresh one, and you can keep flying. So one thing you just want to be careful about is not to burn out your motors. If you fly it for too long continuously, you're going to burn out the motors quicker. So you do want to be careful about that. But so that's the basics. As far as the remote, they're both small remotes. I mean, there's not really, I don't see a positive over one or the other. They're about the same size. This one's a little bit slimmer. This one's just a little bit, I guess, wider here. But they have pretty much, they're very similar, so not a big difference and they're both kind of toy remote controls. So let's fly each quadcopter, see how each one flies, and then you guys can see which one you like best. I'm gonna start by flying the Propel. So what you do is you turn it on here. It has a little on and off switch. It has the LEDs are also different. This one has LEDs blue or white in the front, and then it has red in the back. With the H36, your LEDs are gonna be a little bit different. You just have 2 LEDs. It's white, blue in the front. Here, hold on. Plug in. Yeah. So with the H36, you got a little blue one in the front, and you have red in the back, and that's the 2 LEDs. So not particularly super bright for either one. They're both kind of just they're okay, but this one is a little bit brighter. They're not going to be night flyers. You're not going to be able to see this at night, so it's not like you can really use the LEDs for much. Okay, I'm going to bind it. Just go up and down. Okay, and the propellers go. So on the third rate, you can be more aggressive. So I'm going to take it straight to the third rate. It's the first rate, second rate, third rate, so you guys can see what quadcopter's kind of about. and so you can be a little more aggressive there. Now I have actually had a few encounters with the wall with this one, and sometimes it'll bounce off the wall, so that's actually kind of cool. So kind of gives you an idea of you know, what the Propel, the Zipp Nano here can do. Okay, so it's a good indoor flyer, but I have to say it does take a little bit longer to get used to. Okay, this is not the quadcopter you're just gonna pick up and you're gonna be able to really get a good hang of. So I don't really recommend this for a brand new pilot, because you will, you know, eventually be able to fly it better and everything else, but it takes a little more skill to fly this accurately. So here's the H36, and I consider the H36 a little more stable, and I'll show you guys here. Alright, so turn on, you bind it the same way, just go up and down here, and it's ready to go. So let's go to the second rate. Okay, that's the second rate, and just fly it around. So I mean, to me this one is way more stable, and part of the reason is because I feel like, you know, I can almost take my hands off the remote there and it hovers. Okay, you cannot do that with the little Zipp Nano. It just really requires you to give it input, constantly give it input. Now you can get, you know, a little more aggressive with this one as well and fly it, you know, aggressively, but it gives you a little bit more stability, I think. I really think it's more stable, especially for a beginner indoors. I think this would be, it would be more fun and easier to control. Okay, because when you're a beginner, you don't want to get something that's just hard and it's gonna just bounce around the walls all the time, and you know, you want something that's just kind of easy to control. You can get used to the yaw, and this one to me is a lot easier to fly than the Zipp Nano. You know, not saying that you won't get used to the Zipp Nano, but it'll take a little bit longer to get really used to it. So you see there, the JJRC H36 doing pretty well. Let me do a flip here with the H36. You can see. So that's the flips. All right. So you saw there with the H36, you did how it flies. It's a lot more stable, I would say. The Zipp Nano probably has, on the third rate, has a better pitch angle. It pitches forward a little bit more, but you can get pretty aggressive too with the H36 if that's what you want to do. So in my opinion, alright, and this is all my opinion, this is not I think the H36 for what you get is a better quadcopter, okay, because it offers you have your rates, your two rates, you can do flips, it has headless mode, has one key return, you can take the battery off, and it's a pretty stable flyer. It's a cool little stable flyer. You can carry it around. I even like that it has the four-bladed props, and it has these normally I don't like propeller guards, but these propeller guards that are built into it, they're actually pretty cool, and I don't mind them. Here with the Propel Zipp Nano, I like that it, you know, you can be quick and you can get a little bit acrobatic indoors. But you know, besides that, you know, it has the 3 rates. It does flips, so that's a positive, and you know, that's kind of what I like about it. I think the downsides to it is, first of all, this one you can't fly outdoors. I tried it already, and the wind just you cannot fly it at all. And I'm not sure about the H36. I haven't tried it, but these are more indoor flyers. So being an indoor flyer, I would hope that it would be just a tiny bit more stable to kind of help the beginner. It does have a T mode. It's like a trainer mode, but all it does is it just makes it super slow. It's not really I didn't really like it. I didn't really think it made it a lot easier for a beginner to use that. So you know, guys, this is so it's the Propel, Zipp Nano, and the JJRC H36. I think, in my opinion, the H36 wins the battle. I like it better, and but I want to hear what you guys have to say, because I think a lot of people have Propel Zipp Nanos now, especially here in the US. They're being sold at Costco, or even the Propel brand, and I want to hear what people think about it, you know, how they like it, any issues they've had, and then again, the same thing for the H36 JJRC. You know, they make a lot of other quadcopters, and sometimes they make good quality, sometimes quality is not that great, but I also want to hear what you guys have to say about the H36. So let me know what you think. So thanks for commenting, liking my videos, and I will see you guys later. Bye.